Good afternoon and welcome everybody to this leg number 7.
Number 7.
And where we'll be walking here from the Casa del Mar, in between the Casa del Mar and the Divi Resort. And we'll see where we can get on this late afternoon this time. Most, or if not all of the videos so far have been in the morning. This time we decided to do a sunset walk, why not? And also a chance to check out the beach conditions in this area, which have been affected lately. Good news, we have some folks that have joined us for this walk. Let me turn first to you. Your name, sir?
I'm Greg.
Greg?
Greg.
And?
March.
March. From? Where are you guys from?
New Hampshire.
New Hampshire.
Yeah.
Welcome.
Thank you.
And they're gonna be walking with us. And also the family, Michael. And you? What's your name again? Sorry?
Bella.
Bella? Lisa? And?
Mariana.
Mariana. Welcome. They are from?
Sweden.
Sweden. Wow. That's a long flight.
Yes.
Via Amsterdam or via London? Amsterdam. Okay, nice. And what a nice shirt, by the way. Thumbs up. Anyway, we got a long way to go. We're gonna try to reach somewhere by the Tamarijn or so. So without further ado, let's start to walk. Yeah. And we have noticed, just turning back briefly, the waves that have been affecting this area. As you saw in the previous video, perhaps the leg number 6. If you haven't seen that one, check it out. But this time we are not just checking out the beach, but also a photo shoot. So we don't want to disturb their photo shoot. Let's go around these folks. I'm gonna have to ask Marlene about that, but I do believe that the water has subsided just a little bit on this side. I think compared to my last video, the leg number 6, I think the water did go a little bit back. So that's kind of like a little bit of a good news so far. So, first time in Aruba? No? 20 yet, wow. So you're basically an Aruba expert. I see you have the Aruba pin.
10 years in
Yeah? Did you get that from the tourism board or
Yes.
just, yeah? Oh wow, nice, very nice. I saw that they have recognized some folks. Maybe you are one of them, or?
They will. It'll probably be next week because there was so many people being recognized.
Yeah.
So you said probably next week.
Okay.
Which is good.
Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna try to not get my shoes wet, but maybe I should think about bringing water shoes. That's a great idea, by the way. I should be.
I thought how come you don't do that?
No, I bought one, but I paid a lot of money for it, and then it wasn't that good. Yeah. So I'm gonna have to think about.
We always see you running.
Yeah. Yeah. I do the Skechers. Yeah. So I'm gonna ask the same question. Is it the first time in Aruba? Yes, it is. And you are staying here for a week or?
2 weeks.
2 weeks. Nice. I think no, because I think a lot of people come here for a week, especially that long flight.
Yeah.
And it's not like, preferably you come for 2 weeks and do the things at a slower pace, perhaps.
Yeah. And we said that 1 week would be way too short, as you said, with the long flights.
Yeah, correct. The jet lag.
Yeah, jet lag, exactly. So, and it's a lot of things to do here, so.
Yeah.
I've seen that in your videos, so we have some things we wish to do during these weeks. So. But right now it's the beaches.
And you are staying at the hotel?
Yeah, we are staying at the Divi Golf Resort.
Divi Golf Resort, so right up here.
So now we've been on this beach.
Yeah. So it's very practical for you to join us during this walk.
It was perfect
Yeah.
time.
Yeah. Yeah. Last week, or is it last week? Yeah, last week. The water was right here. I don't know if you remember it.
No.
Yeah.
We came Saturday, so we didn't see that.
Okay.
We were actually late that it was such a big, wide, deep shore. Because I've seen earlier walks when you have shown where it's quite close to the building.
Yeah. Sometimes it gets back and then it comes. The last part of the year usually it's like this.
Yeah.
That it comes and goes. But they are concerned that it's kind of creeping a little bit more every year.
Mm-hmm.
So let's see what happens.
Yeah. Hopefully it stays like this.
Yeah. Yeah. Wow. That speaker.
Well, this is a really nice place.
So you still have, quite a few days still to enjoy.
Yeah, we will be home next Saturday.
Next Saturday.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's like 8 or 9 days.
Okay. And you
9th of December.
9th of
Yeah,
December. Did you rent a car or?
No, not yet. We
Not
were
yet.
discussing that we were planning to go to Baby Beach.
Baby Beach.
Yeah. And then we were discussing how to do that. And I think the only way is by renting a car, I guess.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, we used to go buses there, I think. But
There used to be. I got a question about that,
Yeah.
and I believe they're still not running. I have to be honest. I'm not up to date of all the bus schedules, but I do expect it to at some point be back.
Yeah.
They are working on that part of the island. I know folks have been asking about walks at the Baby Beach as well. They're redoing, like making the public areas with a new parking lot and other facilities.
Yeah.
So it's looking good.
Probably we will rent a car and go down there and then see like Orange and stuff also perhaps.
Yeah,
Or if you take the bus to Orange and stuff.
I think you can rent a car for like 2 days
Yeah.
and maybe drive a little bit around. Ideally, if you rent like a Jeep or a 4x4, you can go to the national park, perhaps.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got some caves there and stuff, so yeah.
Yeah, that could be an option, absolutely.
And are you looking to go back to the cold of Sweden?
I think it's like -10 degrees centigrade
Yeah,
now. So,
yeah.
And actually, a neighbor showed us a picture on WhatsApp earlier today. It's snowing at home.
Yeah.
No. The kids are actually missing the snow, but
Yeah.
we're not. We like it here.
Yeah. Here you don't have to put like so many layers before you go outside. You just like go. You just wake up from the bed. You just go outside.
Yeah, exactly.
We see more photo shoots in the area. Of course, a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful spot for it. I'm not hungry, but it smells good. Yeah. I don't know how long you. Let me turn the camera briefly around. I don't know how long you've been on the island on this trip, but just a few days ago we noticed the beach or the water was much more in, so it kind of looking good actually. Yeah, yeah.
It's starting to get. We were staying at the Pagoon.
Okay.
And kind of like see where the tide pulled off the sand.
Yeah.
Cliff. Not this high.
Yeah, it was really. I think I've never seen it that high. Maybe when I was younger that I used to walk there a whole lot more, but.
Speaking of that, I want to ask you. So over there, probably used to be a pier or something.
It used to be a pier, so he's pointing to those poles in the water. So it's kind of weird to think of it now, but there used to be a refinery just where they are staying at the Divi Golf Resort, the Shell refinery. And I don't remember the years exactly, but I think it was like from more or less the late 1930s to 1950s or 60s perhaps. And where we started at, so at what they call the Punta Brabo, there was a really long pier. They have photos of it online if you go look for it. And there was a long pier there, and there was a pier also over here. And the bunker bar from the Tamarijn is it was a bunker to defend, and they did try to attack. So a torpedo, but and I think they did. I'm watching the history now, but I think they did hit a ship, but it wasn't a fact. It wasn't sunk. So yeah, it's kind of strange to think of it, that how it was redeveloped into a resort, a golf. Yeah. Yeah.
So do you think they'll put more of the palookas in, or keep it like this?
Who knows? I think they're probably afraid to put them and then the water gets back. But wow, it's just good to see the sand a little bit further.
First time we came here was back in 2014, and we stayed at the Divi Golf.
Uh-huh.
And I remember it looked exactly like this, and then over the years we kind of see how it goes.
Yeah.
All the pipes, all the pipes go wow.
It comes and goes.
Yep.
Well, the storms don't help this area. And I've explained it a little bit in some other videos, but this side of the beach or the island is situated on the south side, while the Eagle and the Palm Beach is situated more on the west side.
Loved your videos of the winery, the new
Yeah.
I really love that one. And,
We're going tomorrow.
yep, we're going tomorrow because
Yeah.
of it.
Yeah.
I never knew they had one.
Yeah. When I saw that one, well, I had some family say, "Did you see that they have a winery? You have to go vlog it." And I'm like, I will. So I contacted the owners, and they happened to be folks that we know. And they immediately said yes. And yeah, we've been there a few times after the video as well, and taken my father and Marlene's parents also. Hi to them, by the way, if they're watching. And yeah, everybody loves it. Yeah. It's kind of, especially for me as a local, it's kind of surreal to think there's a winery on the island. Like a, yeah. So let me turn to Michael briefly. So when you started researching for the vacation,
Yeah.
how did you come up with Aruba being so far away?
Actually, when I met my wife 14 years ago, she asked me about my dream vacation, and I didn't know any country. I just said I want white beaches, warm water because I hate cold water, and lots of sunshine and palm trees. And then she said that then you should go to Aruba. So we went to like a tourist fair in Gothenburg in Sweden. And then we went to the monter where they had, or presenting Aruba. And I directly saw that, yes, this is it. This is where we're going to go.
Wow.
Yeah, so then we saved lots of money for many years. And then now we finally had the money
To come.
to buy a trip and come here.
Wow.
And then I found you, January this year on YouTube.
Yeah.
So I've been watching you for like 10 months now.
Really?
Yeah,
Wow,
I think
that's a
I've
long
seen
time.
all of them walks now, or
Yeah.
all the clips
There
you've done.
are way too many.
No, it's
So,
not.
so that's where the idea started a little bit. Like, I've done the beaches many times,
Yeah.
and then I thought, what haven't I done? And I thought, why not this crazy idea to walk from one side of the island to the other one?
Yeah,
So,
it's a really good idea. Why not?
yeah, why not? Aruba, you could still do it. Sweden, you wouldn't be able to.
That would take a while.
Take years.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. Let me turn briefly here to show you. Folks constantly asking about the conditions at the beach conditions at the Tamarijn. So
Yeah.
I have photos with my drone, and I'm sure walk videos as well, where there was a layer of white sand here, and you could excuse us, you could technically swim here or get in the water, but because of the storms lately, they are probably waiting for things to calm down before they fill it back up.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
But it was actually much better when we arrived, when we were here on Sunday
Yeah.
at the gym. There was much like flatter.
Yeah.
It was not like this big climb to
Yeah.
the water.
It changes almost every day. Like
Yeah.
it could be one day really good, and then the next day it's not so good.
No.
It's a very delicate area,
Yeah.
but beautiful.
Yeah,
I find it very beautiful. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
Do-
this water, these colors, it's
Yeah.
amazing.
So do you do any golf yourself, or
No.
is that not part of per se your vacation?
No, that is not part of the vacation at all, actually.
Okay.
I actually used the golf, but that was like 30 years ago.
Yeah. Okay.
I was not a natural in that, so I stopped it. But now it's only that we saw that it was a really good area.
Yeah.
Originally we were going to stay at the Divi all-inclusive,
Uh-huh.
but we were going on a charter package. But
Okay.
then the travel company, they canceled that because they had too few bookings.
Oh.
So then
Okay.
we found this instead. And since it's the same company, or the Divi
The DV corporation. Yeah.
yeah. Then we had access to all of these places.
I see.
And then we saw that they had this great pool and really big rooms. So we said we'll go there instead then.
Yeah. It's a very beautiful property too, and
Yeah.
usually a short walk to the beach, so it's
Yeah.
not too bad.
Now it takes a couple of minutes.
Yeah.
And the stop
Oh,
is-
I have to briefly stop and show you, like from here at least, the music you're hearing is from what we call caja de orgel. You may have heard of it. So it's a very typical, I believe it's brought from Italy maybe, or one of those in Marley might know. Yeah, in Holland. So usually you get it when it's the 18th of March, which is the national holiday. And it's nice to see it here in the hotel.
Yeah.
It's very nice. All right. Yeah, I love it actually. Okay, sorry. I just happens to see the KLM landing.
Yeah.
Yeah. And just between me and you, did you ever check with British Airways and see like maybe it's cheaper, or that was never?
That was never an option.
That was never an
No,
option.
We found another travel agency that had a package,
Uh-huh.
and then KLM was included in that one, so we
I
never
see.
checked that. But next time we come here, we will probably
Maybe, yeah.
see different options.
We have flown often with the KLM, and I'm just an aviation fan, just apart from my YouTube. So I just wonder how the flight is on the British Airways from Aruba now. They started a few months ago. So It's interesting.
Oh, no, don't know about that one.
Yeah.
But the KLM flight was really good.
The thing, KLM usually flies every day or maybe like 1 or 2 days a week, so they sometimes change their schedule,
Yeah.
but usually every day. If you stay at the Tamarijn and you don't want to go per se to the Divi beach, usually when things are good, you can swim here.
Yeah.
So this is one of those spots.
Yeah, looks like a nice beach.
Yeah.
A bit smaller, but
Yeah.
still very nice.
How is my pace today? Everybody keeping up?
Yep.
Doing good?
Yeah.
Oh, yes. That's good to hear. Let me stay behind with these folks. So, a few quick questions.
Sure.
Favorite beach on Aruba?
Eagle.
Eagle Beach. Favorite restaurant or 2 or 3, maybe?
You know what's funny?
We were talking
just
about
talked
that, but that's
earlier.
for this so for restaurant.
So we're going to Zucchini's Friday.
Zucchinis.
So I think Zucchini's is really good.
Yeah?
We went to Eliotti's last night. So
Earlier?
we like the Italian.
Okay.
What about you? You concur?
Yeah. I mean,
So the camera did its thing again, just as it did in leg number 6. You were saying about the
yeah,
restaurants.
So we actually we were due to come in 2020. The pandemic hit and our trip got canceled. But then in November they reopened, so we were able to come. But we had to quarantine for one night, and we were saying that the most special meal, you know, for sentimental reasons, they had to bring it to our room that night, obviously, and it was Thanksgiving. So from yeah, we stayed at Manchego, so it was. And that just was really special to be, because all our restaurants had closed as well.
Yeah.
So it was just really nice to be brought, you know, the tray of food, and even quarantine, it was just really special to me.
You were spoiled in 2020. That's what you're trying to say.
Yeah, I was just glad, we were just glad to make it here and without incident. And,
Yeah.
it was a great meal.
I found it, and it was when I started more and more doing like my island walks and more Aruba videos than my travel videos, which was the original intention of this channel. And I always thought that the 2020 was almost a perfect time to come to Aruba because it was super quiet. There was nobody here, and I think you couldn't be at a safer place actually.
Right. It was
I mean-
great. It would maybe just be 3 people total at the pool.
Yeah, I mean, maybe the plane ride was a thing, but once you get out of the plane, you're good.
Yeah, it was.
I mean-
it was great. And you're outside. You know, at home it's cold, so.
Exactly,
It
exactly.
was great.
Yeah,
So just glad we made it.
yeah.
What was your third question?
Oh yeah.
My third question. Don't know if this applies to you, but do you rent a car?
No.
No. Okay, never? Like, usually you don't. Okay.
We walk.
We
'Cause-
just like to walk everywhere.
Because I do get that question quite a lot. Which car rental is the best? And I'm like, I don't usually rent a car myself here, so it's hard to say with an honest opinion of which one is the best. So I take it from some friends and some subscribers that have told me they've rented from a few companies, and I'm like, okay, but yeah. And then favorite bar, perhaps you have that.
I don't know.
Probably anyone that you're staying at, right?
The ones you can get drunk at with a good price. Well, one thing that I often suggest, like folks that are willing to venture a little bit out to, say, the city or other areas of Aruba, you can have much cheaper drinks than at the hotels, and that's very, it's very logical. The dollar prices, you will get them in the fluorine prices. Just a second here. By the way, this is the bunker bar that I was talking about. Some of you, and it will have the history of it. Why it is called the bunker bar, because it was part of the Second World War II history for Aruba. So Aruba did play its role into the Second World War, as did the island of Curacao a little bit, because of the two refineries that were there, or here rather, back then. So they were supplying the Allies with fuel, and yeah, that automatically made them a target by the Germans to come here and try to cut that supply.
So this is still not looking too good.
This is not looking too good. When you see a palapa like here, then you know it shouldn't be in between those.
Exactly.
Yeah, sure am.
Het is niet echt een leuk beeld. Van mij.
Jawel. So we are quietly getting almost to the end of the Tamarijn Resort. And we just noticed with them that on this side it's not doing very well, but maybe in the coming days or weeks they might try to fill it up a little bit with some sand, who knows, because the water is a little bit down, but
Yes, it's a little bit more lower.
and we can notice some signs of, don't know if it's sargassum, but some kind of seaweed.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful, relaxing walk, and we notice also the cruise ship. I do believe it's the Odyssey of the Seas. Now it's parked in port, but in reverse. And if you haven't checked that one out, and if you don't follow me on Facebook, go to Let's Go with Hyro on Facebook. Give it a like. I don't promote it almost ever, my Facebook, but I do have a few followers there as well. And I put a video that we made about a week ago when one of them was pulling out. And it was beautiful to see it in person. Maybe the video doesn't do it justice, but it was beautiful, very beautiful sight from in between the Tamarijn and the Divi Resort. And what else? We also have a Facebook group. I'm not super active on Facebook myself. Marlene isn't either, but we do post the videos so you can stay up to date, because sometimes YouTube doesn't give you the notification about when the videos are up. And remember also to check Marlene's channel, Travel Dutchie, for a lot more content, short content mostly. And yeah, that's about that. We are slowly reaching not just the end of leg number 7, but also the end of walks at the beach. Maybe for the next leg or two, who knows, because part of it will be needing to walk across the port of Aruba. And we'll put a schedule, a tentative schedule of when we'll be doing that, so you know that when can you expect us to go walk. Usually I do expect in the next couple of walks will be either around this time or in the weekend, something like that, because of our schedule has changed just a little bit for December. And yeah, depending on that, unfortunately we cannot tell you too much in advance. We do. I think we can stop like over there maybe, so the next time folks can join us more easily. Yeah. Let me just pass you briefly and then we'll as we come to the last part of the Tamarijn room. And have everybody back there wave before we go just a bit. We love this area, by the way. We really do. We love the Divi beach and the Tamarijn a lot. So every time we do see it struggling a little bit, we feel for it, most definitely. Let's just stop our walk. So the next walk will be here at the wall from the Tamarijn. The last room, you know, will be here waiting for the next walk. I want to thank everybody for joining us this afternoon. And wave goodbye. See you in the next one, guys. Bye bye. Yeah.